Joey Badass and his latest album 2000 was just announced to have sold 19,000 units first week. The new record came after a 5-year album hiatus. There were some releases during that time with the Beast Coast as well as the Light Pack EP in 2020. With having sold 19,000 first week on 2000, I want to talk about what this means for him now and going forward. When comparing album sales from past Joey Badass albums, Before the Money sold 54,000 first week and All American Badass sold 51,000 first week. So why such a big drop? It could come from a few reasons, the biggest being that Joey didn't have an album release in 5 years. It also could be the new album sales rules that now limit one listener per one sale. At the level that Joey Badass is at, not having that release for 5 years definitely put his relevancy in 2022 at question. There were worldly and musical events in the past 5 years that are now at the front of people's minds. With music fans now, attention spans are low because of the quantity of music being released. Still, with the 19K sold first week, 2000 has been getting a lot of praise of the quality of the album. I am right there too, having this album on repeat. Personally, Joey Badass is one of my favorite artists. I've actually had the chance to see him live twice. This album 2000 fits right in with his discography. The high quality album may not have sold as much, but it is getting the recognition needed to continue to be listened by new and returning listeners. It will be an album that will consistently grow over time for him as people come back to listen. With a 5-year hiatus comes listener expectations for an album or a sound. A lot of the time, those are unrealistic expectations which can hinder an artist and their body of work. Joey Badass was able to sonically beat those expectations, which is why many are loving the album. 19,000 album sales comes from listeners that will continue to listen while bringing in more through the quality. For Joey Badass now, he should be happy with the high praise that the album has been receiving. Having high album sales would be worse off for his career if the album was disliked. Yes, he would have higher album sales, but people's perception of Joey and his music would have changed for the worse. 2000 puts Joey Badass's name back in people's minds as he gears up for more releases. He has stated that he is excited to release music more consistently after this hiatus. Going forward for Joey Badass, he will see 2000 continue to grow, now in the hands of listeners. Like I just mentioned, we should be getting music from him more frequently. The 5-year hiatus was necessary for him to grow as a person, artist, and investor. It's not like he just didn't want to drop music. Now we see him back in the driver's seat going full speed ahead. Joey Badass sells 19,000 first week with his new album 2000. What are your thoughts on the album? I loved it and will definitely be on repeat. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.